Hello my lovelies, Sophia here to do some readings. They are paid readings only, I'm afraid. So soon, Mario. Something must have happened. Still tweaking things around. Hope you're all okay. Hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Okay, my lovely. Hold on a memento. Deck 3, okay. Ooh. Good, good, good. Okay. Did she orchestrate that, or did it just feel natural to do? You weren't forcing it or anything? Okay, yeah, I mean, you can set boundaries in 3D, but just see it as 3D. Don't get attached to that, okay? That's just like so that you can live comfortably through your days in your 3D experience, but stay within tightly in your new script, okay? It's a bit like, and I'm going to be saying it on my Instagram, it's a bit like Tom Cruise being given the script to Maverick. Okay, and it's starting filming, he's read the script, but then he starts telling the lines from Top Gun. So the director says, cut, you know, what the heck was that? We're filming Maverick, we're not in Top Gun. Okay, so bear that in mind as well. Also take from it anything that you saw as not in alignment with your new script for you to tweak. Remember, she is not pissing you off on purpose. She is playing her part perfectly. Give her an Oscar. Okay. So if there was still something that you sort of were like, she is still not complying, no, we're not shooting the messenger. We're going back within and we're changing our assumptions, our expectations, and the story about it. Okay. So everything is feedback. It can't hurt you because you've already filmed it. Okay. So you've sat down, you've had that talk. So anything in it that was still like, okay, I'm not liking that. That's not in alignment with what I want. We're not going to dwell on it. We're going to change it. Okay, but in her energy, the Lovers, so that's good. And the family, yeah, as well there. So the Lovers, you know, listening to you here, being compassionate about it, okay, understanding, and the family here because of the children. So that's fine. So it's not like she was pissed off about it or anything. Yeah, this is now going to lead to changes, okay, that were, or the changes that were made between you after what was discussed. I'm feeling more balanced emotionally as well for her and you. So yes, it was definitely beneficial here. But again, keep going within. We're not gonna dwell on that. Okay, that was just a 3D experience to make it more bearable for you as you're still staying within in the new script. Remember, you're not in separation. Your relationship lives in your heart, not in the 3D at the moment. Okay, you're not seeing that new relationship yet. We're not going to hang on to this. We're not going to replay that meeting all the time. You can say, yeah, it went very well. You know, she's obviously loves being in my company. She loves talking to me. She loves being with me as a family. You can take that from it. Okay, tweak the little bits that perhaps didn't quite align with your new script so that that can be sorted because it's feedback. Something perhaps you hadn't thought about and it's come up and you can tweak it. But also, we're not going to dwell on that. Okay, that was just you setting the boundaries so that your everyday is less stressful, if you like, your physical experience, but everything remains tight in that inner fulfillment, not in non-fulfillment. You can't be in non-fulfillment and fulfillment at the same time. There's only one story. Yeah, being contented and happy here. So good. Her energy is very good energy. It's not pissed off or whatever. Okay, there's no damage has been done here. Also for you staying in that wish fulfilled as well. They're just bringing you in that one and feeling secure emotionally and financially secure. You're in charge. It's your movie. Okay, let's bring in some of these. Care and connection, like the Lovers here. Okay, so it's as if the feeling I'm getting here is like when you sat down and had that talk, she saw a different side to you. Because if you've been affirming for your self concept, you know, I'm amazing, I'm perfect, I'm a loving father, I'm a loving husband, you know, all those sort of things, and having your own value and worth, people have to see that. Because if you respect, love, and value yourself and appreciate yourself, then everybody else does. We don't need to seek it from anybody else, because they will naturally give it to us and see it in us when we are knowing that that's who we are. Okay, that's like we're always in a state of being, in a state of fulfillment. That's like somebody saying to you, Mario, you're not a dad. And you're like, yes, I am a dad. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Okay, so it's the same. You've got to get in that same conviction. Okay, Mario, you're in separation. You're not a family man. No, we're together and we are a family. Okay, so it's she saw a different side to you that she fell in love with, I feel. Okay, and I don't think you realize that, which is good. So let's carry it on. Envy, yeah, sort of that envy that you have changed. Okay, that envy that's sort of from her, not a jealousy, but that envious of like, what am I doing not being here with this man, sort of thing. So things are shifting here. Yeah, that walking away, you know, why did I walk away? Why are we not together? I feel here. Yeah, as why are we not a happy family? Look at the four of you together. I'm looking through her eyes as she was looking at you when you were talking. And it's like she just shifted, you shifted both of you into the reality. Every thought we have, we're shifting. Okay, when we say we're shifting realities, people think it's some big large jump and everything's different the next day. Okay, we're shifting realities all day long based on where we're thinking. If you are thinking, what can I have for lunch, or a sandwich or a salad, there's still you've shifted to what decision you finally make, but there's still one of you that went off and had the salad if you chose the sandwich. Okay, but I'm seeing through her eyes, and I'm feeling like that sort of realization slap me in the face as she's looking at you, thinking, why the fuck am I not with him? Okay, so that's the seed that you've planted is starting to take that roots and grow now. Stay in fulfillment. Don't go back into non-fulfillment. Non-fulfillment is when you're checking the 3D, you're waiting, you're trying to fix and change the 3D. We're not. Leave that movie alone. Okay, Top Gun's been filmed. We're on Maverick. Okay. Yeah, the angel of love. Come from that love and gratitude. Looking through God's eyes. God sees everybody as a loving being of light, okay, through love. We're not looking through the devil eyes of resentment, frustration, jealousy, because that's only going to get you more of that shit. Okay, come from loving energy is what Spirit is telling you then here. We're not going to look at the cupboard as bare. We're going to see things as peaceful and beautiful between you here, so that the door to valuing yourself and her valuing you can be open here. But it's definitely got her thinking here. Okay, let me bring in some of these. Yeah, I want to reveal to you how I feel, and I'm building the confidence to tell you. So this is backing up what Spirit was saying about how she's had that realization. So she's gone away from this meeting that you had yesterday, mulling over like, why the fuck am I not with this guy? You know, what am I doing putting the kids through this? You know, this is what's she's gonna be mulling over in her head over the couple of days. And so this is coming out to say, you know, she's gonna think about it, and then she's gonna have the confidence to tell you how she feels. But again, we're not going to go into linear time. We're not going to clock watch. We're not going to see her as separate from you out there. There is no out there. Everything is within. Remember, it's a reflection. So yeah, don't see her as the old self. Don't bring in any thoughts like, oh, I bet she's gone off thinking this and thinking that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, no. Don't put conditions onto anything about it. Forget the meeting. Okay, it's done. Just go back to the script. Okay, you did it to make your life more peaceful in your everyday life, but we're going back to the script here. We're not going to go back into it. I wonder what she's now thinking. What do you want her to be thinking and feeling? If she was stood in front of you staring at you, what would you be wanting her to think about you? How would you want her to be seeing you? Oh my God, I love being with this man. He's the father of my children. He's the love of my life. Okay, so really stay in the new, in fulfillment that it's already done, and expect it to unfold. With this energy, don't go back into non-fulfillment. Okay, because let this play out now. Again, like, you know, a woman finding out she's pregnant. Do a pregnancy test. Yes, it's pregnant. Oh, I'll just do another one in case it was a dodgy one or something. It's pregnant. I'm pregnant. Okay, she's not going to do one every day for 9 months or until baby's born. She's pregnant. That's it. Let baby grow. Okay, so let this now unfold. Endings yet of the old, and good news, grapevine, and hope. So good news and hope. So stay optimistic there. I don't want to do another one of those. Let's bring in one of these. Yeah, extend your light-hearted energy. And I feel that's what you did as well when you were there. You weren't sort of, right, this is what's happening, blah, 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 blah. Okay, because look at where you were in your reading, you know, the other day, or maybe even yesterday, where you were, yeah, it was yesterday, where you were, everything's cold, everything's horrible, blah, blah, blah. But look how quickly it can change. Okay, we're always thinking it's going to be a long time, or we're waiting and looking, but the minute you stop looking, a watch pot doesn't boil until you move away and it boils over. Okay, so you shifted so quickly because it was like you had a bit of an aha moment yesterday. Okay, took control of it for your 3D self. Okay, but stay in the new script, extending that loving energy when you think about her, when you think about her seeing you. If you want to think about the meeting, if your mind goes back to the meeting, you know, oh my God, she was just sat there looking at me with love in her eyes and heart. You know, love will always build a bridge back to each other's hearts. True love will always find each other. Okay, because we're the love of each other's lives. You know, start to go on that route rather than what was actually said. You can pick the good bits out if you like. Let's bring in these. Yeah, dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Okay, so look, you're staying within. Okay, you're in your imagination, in your wish fulfilled there. Definitely, because there is a new start coming in here. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So we don't want to slip back to the 3D like you have been in non-fulfillments. This is where your trust and faith is going to have to come in your own power. You know, if a bird is sitting in a tree, it's not afraid that the branch is going to break because it knows its wings are there. It's not concerned about the branch. It's concerned about whether it can fly. Okay, so trust in your power, not the 3D. The 3D can't change until you've changed. Yeah, holding your head high as your true allow your true self to shine, because you're awesome. I'm perfect. I'm amazing. I'm awesome. Of course she loves me. Of course I love her. Okay, we're one big happy family. Okay, so really stay with it. Your desire is within reach. There you go. Have faith as everything is working in your favor, following your script. Okay, so let's have one of these. Yeah, finally realizing that you're the key to your future. This isn't a key stood there, it's a human. There is no magic key. You are the magic key. Everything is within you is what you're going to see. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, what your thoughts are going to be your destiny. So well done, my lovely. This is, you know, keep it on track, because her energy is really good. She's conforming to the version that you want. Let's not have any picky old thoughts. We're not interested in unwanted versions. We're only focusing on the version and the outcome that you want. And again, remember, you don't have to force anything in 3D. You don't have to be the one texting. You don't chase. Okay, so again, that's a little bit that Spirit was bringing in, because they know before, when you've turned things around, you tend to jump back straight into 3D, start controlling, trying to fix, change, okay, get impatient. And Spirit is saying, Mario, not this time, my lovely, or else you're going to cause another fucking delay. Okay, we're going to keep it tight. We're going to stay to the script. We don't need to do anything. It will unfold naturally. This could be the one. Okay, so they are definitely, they know you too well. They know you'll start dabbling your fingers in again. Okay, no, sit on your hands. You're not doing anything. Let it unfold to you now. You're not ringing up Amazon every day saying, did you get my order? Are you putting it in a bag? Are you putting it in a box? Are you bubble wrapping it? What time are you sending it out? What's the name of the delivery driver? What's the van registration number? Okay, because they know what you're like. They're saying, just let us fucking deliver it to you now. Okay, we know what you want. Let it unfold. Just stay in fulfillment. Okay, remember, you can't be in fulfillment and in non-fulfillment. You're in one or the other. The two don't coexist. So be in fulfillment. We're a loving family. She loves me. Okay, she loves me and adores me. She loves talking to me. She loves being with me. The kids love seeing mum and dad back together. Okay, so really staying in that energy and your new script. Coming from that love and gratitude energy. Remember, it's already done. So if another week goes by, if another 2 weeks go by, don't start to get impatient. It's done. Okay? It's done, Mario. Let it unfold. Okay, Alexandria and Sasha. Didn't see you put a comment in the thing there. So, Alexandria, which deck do you want, my lovely? Jaya, this is paid readings only, my lovely. Sorry, I haven't got a moderator in at the moment, so I'm just trying to put it in after I've done a reading for someone. Alexandria, are you there, my lovely? And Sasha, because I haven't seen you comment on the videos that you've paid, either of you, so I'm wondering if you're watching an old one. Sasha, you're there, my lovely. Good, good, good. Alexandria, are you there? Okay. I'll wait and see if I see her. Sasha, I'm going to do yours next. Which deck do you want, my lovely? Okay, let's do yours while we're waiting for that. For Alexandria. I did have a lovely time on holiday. Unfortunately, one of our doggies had to be put to sleep whilst we were away, so that was a bit of a bummer. I didn't let it spoil the holiday, but when I came back, I was a blubbering mess. Okay, good that you set boundaries as well, but stay within in fulfillment in the new script. Right, okay, so let's just have a look here. Let's look at his energy after that, which it doesn't matter anyway. Has he got children? Has he got any kids, Sasha? Sasha, has Randy got any children? Okay, as a son. Okay. There's something here with a situation coming up here with his son and to do with finances here. It may already be playing out, but there is that coming in. But regarding like the conversation that you had about setting the boundaries, he saw it as a bit of an ego blow. Oh, okay. You've come on as your other name, Lisa. Okay, I'll go and look at that in a minute because I was calling out for Alexandria. Sorry, Sasha. So yes, it was a bit of a, oh, I can't have my cake. Okay, but it's not stopped him thinking about you. Okay, it hasn't done any, changed anything. Okay, it was just a bit of a ego blow for him to be denied what he wants, if you like. That's fine, he'll get over it. Yeah, just have that strength, courage and confidence to stay in your conviction of the new story. You know, being valued, being appreciated and respected, not just used. So let me come into some of these. Okay, we've got no contact, but that's fine because, you know, he might go quiet for a couple of days while he licks his wounds a bit here. Overwhelmed and embarrassed. Yes, like I say, it's an ego thing that he's got going on there, but he's still thinking of you, still got feelings for you, which we've got here as well. And because he's never felt this way about anybody before. Okay, it's like, but I want this, but why aren't I getting it? The reason it's not happening is because of you being in that fulfillment, which you have been in. Okay, so things will shift. It has to be reflected back. Remember the hare and the tortoise. Okay, so the little tortoise is winning the race here. Just be, you know, be in that knowing and expectation that it's done. Okay, Paris as well. It'll be Lisa and then Paris after Sasha's here. Within the next 4 to 5 months, within. Okay, Vinka had a reading the other day and it said within 3 months, and I said not in 3 months, within. Tomorrow is within. Okay, and she got contact. Okay, so within the next 4 to 5 months, if you stay in the fulfillment, you will see what you want unfolded. Okay, again, not in that. Definite contact, positive, directly from the person and beneficial as well. And commitment, next step, level, serious relationship, all in. Him coming forward, being honest, reliable, truthful, trustworthy and loyal. So keep your eye on the target, okay? Keep your eye on your new script. You deserve love. You are lovable. So don't start dwelling. Again, like I said to Mario, if you were listening with Mario's, you know, he set boundaries in the 3D, which, you know, you can do. It's not going to change your outcome. It's already done, remember, okay? But to make things easier for you so that you're not worrying and stressing, you know, you've set those boundaries. That's fine. We're not going to go over that anymore. Boundaries have been set. Next page. Okay, what's the next page of the script? Oh yeah, we're together. He loves me. He adores me. Okay, of course he wants to be with me. Let's pull in one of these for you. the masculine. This isn't the divine masculine in this deck. We've all got masculine and feminine energy within us. It's saying for you to, yeah, you're the hunter-gatherer. You're deciding what you want. There's only one story. Okay, there's only one outcome that you want here. We're not interested in the other possibilities. There's only one that we want here, and you're getting it. Okay, so well done, my lovely. Stay in fulfillment, not in non-fulfillment. So a little blow to his ego, being told no, like his hand reaching out for the cake and being slapped. Okay, no, you haven't eaten your dinner, so you're not having your pudding. Okay, but he'll get over it. Hasn't changed anything. You know, within him. There is something coming in here regarding his son, though, that he's just got a few financial things or something financially. I feel it is more financial than emotional. But that will be sorted as well. Excuse me. Okay, Paris. Okay, Lisa, let me just come to you, the emails. Okay. Right, deck number 2 for you. Let me just clear them off. Right, I'm going to be flitting, just literally asking the questions, answering or trying to get Spirit to answer them with what you've put, so bear with me. Right, how is he, what you got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm looking at the different questions that you put here. Good, Sasha. Right, Lisa, I'm just trying to think. You've got 15 cards, so I'm going to do 2 cards on each. Right, so how is he currently feeling about you? Let's go with that first. Right, so how is Jason currently feeling about... I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so offering you more security. Okay, it could be, but it's going to be in an unexpected way here. I feel it is more emotionally than financially. It could be both, as they're both pentacles here, but I feel it's more on the emotional because I'm asking how does he currently feel about you. I'm going to put another one down. Okay, there's still that conflict there, but it may just be in your thoughts, it may be in his head, still that conflict, or it may be that you're still sort of battling things through with each other there. We try and bring in a romance angel to ask about how he feels. Unrequited love. Surprised that came out. Right, can I have another one? And separation. Okay, either you, I can see from the way you're asking all those questions that you've come out of the fulfillment, because you would not be asking those questions if you were in the fulfillment, because you would know it's a done deal. So I feel that you've shifted again to where you're not seeing what you want here, because you're querying it and you're questioning it and you're going back to 3D. So I feel here, when I'm asking Spirit, you know, how does he currently feel about you with unrequited love and separation and this sort of conflict here, that it's more on a business level at the moment. That's why I've kept clarifying it. So again, let go of control issues here and allow it to unfold naturally. I'm going to put that down there as well. Right. Get back to the chat. Okay, so let me come back to the email. Oop, wrong one. How is he feeling of our latest interaction just a few hours ago and us seeing each other yesterday? How's he feeling about the latest interaction? Again, money side here. Clarify that one. Okay. I'm going to put these cards away and I'm going to ignore your email. Why? Because Spirit is bringing through too much mixed, okay? The energies of an old timeline and an unwanted one here. So I'm going to do it how I normally do and let Spirit give you the advice that you need, okay? Because you're asking from a desperate, needy point of view. You're wavering even in what you've written. How does he think and feel about me? How does he, hurry up, I need to know. But then like, oh, I know it's a done deal. So that's why the reading is coming out conflicting, okay? Because this is not making sense to me at all. So I'm going to pop this away and start again here. And I'm going to do it how I normally do it, with Spirit bringing you what they want to know about the connection of the energies, not specific questions. Because that's not the bigger picture they're saying. I know when Spirit are fucking around in a reading and it's not coming out, you know, it's coming out all gobbledygook. So let's start again. Right. Ignore that. Right. Yeah. When I'm asking Jason to you, okay, straight away his higher self is coming in saying you have to battle those thoughts. Swords are your mental energy. Okay, you have to kill off those thoughts that you are in that I need to know, I want to know, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, I know that's what a reading is for, but remember I'm looking at the energies. Spirit is an energetic reading. It's not interested in the flesh. It's everything is energy. Okay, so it's trying to get you from, you're stuck in this traffic jam. So if they're like a GPS. Okay, you can stay in the traffic jam, worrying, stressing, focusing on 3D crap, or you can take their advice and shift energetically. Remember what Einstein said. Everything is energy, that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. In the Bible, whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it now, and you will. Okay, so you've really got to fight off these thoughts. His higher self is saying, why are you having all these doubts? That's not staying in fulfillment. You're going to get hot and cold behavior. So fight those thoughts off. Yeah, you're the magician. You're in charge. You've got the cups. You've got the swords. You're in charge of your emotions, your thoughts, your security, and what you desire. It's your world. He's just showing up in it, playing the part you've given him, remember. And those questions, Spirit is saying, is in that wavering energy. Yeah, when you get back into that knowing and expecting it, that it's already done. Lisa, the minute you set eyes on him or you decided that you wanted that man, he was yours. It was already done. The reason you've not been seeing it unfolding and you've been getting this hot and cold behavior is because you've been wavering. Okay, you've been reacting to 3D. So Spirit is saying, and not staying in the fulfillment. When you are in the fulfillment stage of the knowing, the faith, the trust, and the expecting it, because there's no other fucking outcome that you're settling for, and you're not even bothered about 3D. You're always bothered about the 3D. Okay, you're always trying to interfere with the old movie. So you're just stuck in that loop of going in the same non-fulfillment loop. Okay, so Spirit is saying, that's why you're not. If you shift to how you know, in that conviction that it's already done, what am I worrying about? What am I stressing about? Let it play out. Again, like I said to Mario, you know, are you going to ring up Amazon and say, I'll place the order? Are you bubble wrapping it? Are you putting it in a jiffy bag? Are you putting it in a box? Who's wrapping it? Who's the delivery driver? What's the van registration number? I need to know. The how and the when is not your job. You stay faithful in your heart to the story that you want to see unfolding, because the 3D is just a mirror. Okay, so hence the fact you've been getting that hot and cold behavior again, and you're going back into the non-fulfillment, the lack energy by asking those questions, Spirit is saying. Because if you shift, the minute you go back to fighting your thoughts off, you remain as a magician. You're the operant power of everything in your experience. He'll come in how you want him to. It can be no other way. Yeah, where he's offering you his love, telling you how he feels, opening up emotionally. Yeah, but giving you what you wanted where he's left you out in the cold before. See how the energy has changed here. But Spirit is saying it's your decision. Okay, you can make it hard for yourself, or you can make it easy for yourself. You can make it hard by taking the high, mountainous, treacherous route, or you can just go through the flat plains. Okay, what you want, your heart's desire, is already yours. Your thoughts are piercing it and stopping you from getting what you want. Okay, it's causing the delay here. Okay, Yara. Yeah, you're clock watching. You're looking at the time. There is no separation. Your relationship lives in your heart. It's not out there. What's out there is the old movie. It's not going to change until you stay in your heart, okay, that with the new script, so that it can be reflected back to you here. Again, like the hare and the tortoise. Okay, the hare is your thoughts in the quantum physics, in the quantum realm, shooting off. But the little tortoise that's going to win the race is the 3D catching up. Okay, but you're getting impatient. You're picking the tortoise up because you don't trust his little legs are going to get him to the finishing line, or you're impatient because he's taken a long time. Okay, the time it takes is the time it takes you to believe that it's already yours. You don't need to do anything about it. You don't need to worry and stress and interfere with the 3D. You're not changing him in the 3D. You're not fixing anything. Okay, you're dropping that old story. End of. Okay, Wendy. When you're looking as him as out there, and you're looking at the time, you're in that loop of non-fulfillment. Yeah, that worry, that stress, okay, or that sort of anxiety as well here. Bad health. Remember, you're the leading lady in your movie. It's your movie. It's your reality. He's just showing up in it as you are expecting him to. Again, or you're seeing it as separate. You're seeing him as still in that separation and not with you. So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Great love is worth taking the steps we're giving you the advice on, so that you're stood there and then one day he leaps out of the bushes as the new version, giving you, making the effort and giving you what you want, and you're looking surprised. Okay, you're not sitting there waiting for it, Lisa. That is non-fulfillment. So release the old script. Let it go. Release the unwanted version of him. Only see him as the version you want. There are no questions to be asked. You're in charge of the script. You're writing the script. You're writing the characters in it. You're directing the film. You're giving it to the universe or God or your angels or your spirit team to produce it for you and release it into the 3D so that you can watch it and experience it physically. Okay, the time has come to clear your energy. Your energy is in non-fulfillment and not in fulfillment. Okay, you've got to see this as a new relationship. You're still trying to cling on and fix and plaster up the old. Spirit is telling you here. Yes, you're on their mind all day. He's definitely besotted with you, but you're not seeing the change that you want because you're in non-fulfillment. There's only one story. It's either non-fulfillment or fulfillment. You know, it's like you saying, oh, I want to learn to drive. Okay, so you can learn the theory, and then you need to get in the car. Oh no, I don't like cars. I can't go in a car. Then you can't pass your driving test, my lovely. Okay, so it's like, well, I want this, but I know the theory behind it. I'm hearing it, but I'm not doing it. You're not doing it consistently where you are not even affected by the 3D. Okay, it doesn't trigger you. You don't care. I don't care. Okay, because you're in the fulfillment that you are his wife and he is your husband. End of. Everything's got to be filmed within you first before you will see it on the screen of the 3D. Honest, reliable, truthful, trustworthy, and loyal. So make sure that those are words that you are seeing him as. Honest. He's very honest. He's very loving. He's very reliable, truthful, trustworthy, and loyal. He looks at me with such love. He loves being in my company. He loves living with me. He loves being with me. He just loves me. Okay, but how do you feel in the relationship? I feel so loved and chosen and desired and wanted by him. I feel so safe and secure in our relationship. That's fulfillment. Non-fulfillment is, oh, for fuck's sake, when's he going to commit? Does he even love me? What's he thinking? What's he feeling? Okay, if he was stood in front of you looking at you, what would you want him to be thinking? How would you want him to be seeing you? Oh my God, you know what? Lisa is the most beautiful woman in my life. I don't think I've ever loved anybody the way I love her. Okay. You make them happy. Yeah. What have I just been saying? Spirit is saying, yeah, see it as you make them happy. They love talking to you. They love being in your company. Okay. Literally what Spirit was just saying here. So for you, once you stop leaving yourself out in the cold, you can go through and have your new beginnings here. And how does he feel about you? I've just asked that again as a general. The Justice card, favourable outcome, thinks a lot about you. Okay, sees you as sexy and gorgeous and passionate. Okay, so make sure that you shift your energy, you clear your energy and see this as the relationship you want. You should only be seeing this relationship within as how you want him showing up, how you are showing up, and how the relationship is. If you keep going back to 3D and looking at it, you're in the non-fulfillment loop. You will cause the time delay. You will get hot and cold behavior and mixed signals there, my lovely. Oops. Okay, let me just have a look here. Paris, did you say that you were paying for 20 cards? Because I've only got the payment through for the 15. Then I've got Yara, and then I've got Wendy. Okay, just check that it went through, sweetheart, because it's not showing up in my emails. So, and what deck do you want? Whilst just sorting that out. Yara, when it's your reading, my lovely, When you say blue, do you mean this blue or that blue? Mind you, it looks black on the thing. You probably mean that one. Okay, Paris, while I check which deck do you want and what's your question? That's it, it's come through. Okay. Deck 2. Okay. Okay, wish fulfilled. Okay, so him from his energy, enjoying your company. Okay, but also for you, a reminder to stay in the wish fulfilled. Again, you know, when you're in that fulfillment, when you've understood and it's clicked, you wouldn't be wondering what his energy is. You would know what his energy is. He loves me. He adores me. He wants to be with me. He loves being with me. Okay, so a little bit of wavering a little bit there. He's yours, okay? He's yours. It's nobody else's. Okay, so you've gone back into no contact again. So staying in the wish fulfilled. Okay, he's yours. He's no one else's. Just trust and have that faith. But staying within in the new script. Every time you think about him, it can only be the desired version you want. Every time you think about yourself, you are the version that is the prize, that is his priority, that is the only person he loves. Okay, the only place that he wants to be, needs to be, and belongs. Okay, when you think about the relationship, we've got a happy, solid, loving, committed relationship. Okay, if you keep going back to 3D and looking at 3D, you're in that non-fulfillment loop. Again, like I said to Mario, I think it was, you know, Tom Cruise gets the script for Maverick. He reads the script, the new script. He's on set, he starts repeating Top Gun script. The director's cut, what the fuck are you doing? We're filming Maverick, not Top Gun. Okay, so you've got to stay within in the new script. Remember, there is nothing out there. What's out there is the old film Top Gun playing while you're filming Maverick within. Okay? He's yours. Stay in the wish fulfilled. He's yours. And seeing yourself together, living together happily and blissfully as well, Spirit is saying when they've drawn that out there. Yeah, in his energy, his emotions are all over the place, okay? In a good way. Spirit is saying in a good way. And feeling a little bit, this card for me is like my fed up card. Like, oh, well, just put the other cup down there because that didn't work out. Okay. So I feel a little bit of hot and cold behavior because the part you're giving him, you've given him. Okay. So if you know, 1 minute you were back in contact, now you're not in contact again. So you have to come back within yourself and look at the story as to why It comes from you. There is no one to change but self. Okay, give your Pisces an Oscar because he's been playing the part you've given him perfectly. Okay, we don't shoot the messenger. Everybody is a reflection of us. So how we think and feel about ourselves, what we're expecting, what we're believing, assuming, okay, and how you're seeing him. Yeah, seeing him, you know, he thinks the world of you, but you're just not getting that consistent version of him who is totally committed to you because of where your thoughts go. Okay, close the door. We're not going to keep opening the oven door and burning our face off. It hurts. Okay, so we're going to close the door on the old story. There is no story. There is no past until you relight it. Okay, you can't remember every single day and every single hour of your life. It's no longer there. The past is only held in a memory. That's why you can revise the past. You're revising it on the spot every time you think of a negative thought. Oh, he's an arse. He's gone into no contact again. Oh, no, sorry. I remembered it wrong. We're in contact and he loves me because he loves talking to me. I'm the love of his life. Okay, that's instantly revising it, affirming the new script and not the old. Okay, so seeing him as he's very mature, he's very loving, he thinks the world of me, he'll do anything for me. Okay, our love grows deeper and stronger every single day. Seen through the eyes of love and gratitude, not through the eyes of resentment, anger, hurt, frustration. He's an arse. Okay, why is he not doing this? If only he did that, I'd be happy. Okay, it doesn't work like that. It's a mirror. Oops, got them the wrong way up. Yeah, again, you know, you should be doing a lot of self-concept work. Okay, I'm glad it did because it was false in my self-concept. Yes, so I can get yes. As soon as I said it, your message popped up. Okay, self-concept. That is 80% of your day. Again, it's never about what you want. It's who you are being. Okay, you're in the fulfillment and the knowing that you are, I'm not going to say your real name, that you're Paris. Okay, obviously not your real name, but your real name. Okay, if I said to you, oh, you're not Mary, you'd be like, I am. No, you're not. Remember, it's your I am. I am that who I am. Okay, you are who you say you are. So from this point onwards, Paris, you are his girlfriend or his wife. Who is he in your movie? He's my husband or my totally committed partner. There is no other script. You're either in one script or the other. You can't be in both, mixing them around. So yeah, not in that despair, okay, of, oh, God, you know, this has happened again. You know, remember, all outcomes already exist. All versions of everybody exists. You literally choose what you want. There is no other option except the one I'm choosing. Okay, because you will get what you choose. And having fun as well. We're not waiting. We're going about our life in our happy moments. Okay, doing things that make us happy. He's not the one that's going to make you happy if you're not happy within yourself. Okay, this comes in for you to work on yourself and change the story so that you can sustain and maintain it. Yeah, put in an end to the old so that you get the communication that you want. But the how and the when's not your job. It will turn up unexpectedly, in an unexpected way. Now, this third party is either individual, family, others, situation or circumstances. So perhaps that might be where some of your little old story is. Okay, oh, well, if there wasn't that happening in his life, or the situation or the circumstance, or if that person wasn't interfering or whatever, okay. So look deep within you as to what stories you've still got there as well. You're on his mind all day. He's absolutely besotted with you. And good news, hope here as well. Unseen, trust, faith, positive movement, not yet seen. Spending time together, going on a date or an occasion or a social event here. Okay, so again, when you stay in fulfillment, fulfillment is the knowing. It's the relaxed, calm energy where nothing can faze you. Okay, it's again like somebody coming up and saying, well, you're not Sophia. Yes, I am. Okay. Well, you're not with Pisces. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. You're staying in that conviction and the knowing that that is the only outcome. Okay, it's already done. Remember, the minute you decided in your heart that you wanted him, it was already done. The time it's taken is because of those egoic thoughts that come in. The ego side of our human side, if you like, not our divine side. Okay, so but you've had to go through this for you to see why it keeps happening, why it keeps going into no contact, why am I not getting the commitment I want. Now you've had that aha moment as to, oh right, it's because I kept thinking about him in that way, or me in that way, or the relationship in that way. Okay, now it's come to the surface. You can tweak it. Okay, right, that's showing me what I don't want, so this is what I do want. Heart-to-heart conversations. So he's obviously going to be coming back in, which he will. We all know that. You know, he's got no choice but to come in. If you are in the assumption that you are together, then if it takes one person or a million people to bring that desire to you, it will happen. It can be no other way. Remember, it's already done. Phew, doesn't that feel better already? You know what? It's already fucking done. All I need to do is go through my day, and every time he pops into my head, oh my God, he just loves me so much. I feel so loved and chosen and desired by him. However you would naturally speak. If you bumped into a friend, okay, that you haven't seen for years and they're asking you about your life, tell the new story in your imagination. Okay, hey Paris, how's your life going? Oh my God, I'm in an amazing committed relationship or marriage with this guy. He absolutely loves and adores me. I love and adore him. We're totally committed and devoted to each other. We're married. We live in a beautiful house. We've got lots of money. That should be your new script. Fulfillment of the desired outcome you want, not in non-fulfillment. Well, fuck my life, this keeps going tits up, nothing's happening, I'm not seeing the changes I want, how much longer? Nothing is separate from you, and time is an illusion. Okay, what you want is in your heart. It's not separate from you. The 3D is nothing out there. It's the old movie, Top Gun playing out. Okay. So again, having that playful, loving energy when you're thinking about him in the day. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Again, I've tried to contact you lots of times, okay, but I'm afraid to because of how things were left. That's fine. It just means that he's picked up his phone and thought, oh, you know, I better not because she might be still mad with me, or I don't know quite where I am in my emotions, okay. You know, we've tried before and it went tits up. We've tried again. It went tits up. We tried again. It went tits up. Oh, here it comes again. Oh, well, okay. It's not up to him. It's up to you, remember. You're all I want. I love you so much. Nothing can come between us. Victory will be ours. So again, what you want is already there. You're not trying to get anything. You're being it. You're being Paris, who is. It's your I am. Your knowingness, your conviction, your expectation of it. Okay, I've ordered a dress off Amazon. I'm not expecting a pair of shoes. I'm expecting a dress. Okay? Soulmate relationship, your souls are entwined. Okay, he's not separate from you. The relationship lives inside you at all times. Even when you're back in contact, the relationship will be with you every day. Every day when you're back together, you should not get complacent. You should be reminding yourself of who you are and what part he is in your movie. The person who loves you and adores you, totally devoted and committed to you, thinks the world of you, will do anything for you as you would for him. It's unconditional love, which means there's no conditions. Okay? You're loving each other for the souls that you are. So stay in your power with your positive energy. And everything's okay. Okay, everything's okay. Don't worry. What were they just saying? Don't worry. It's already done. It's all working out in your favor based on where your thoughts are. Okay. Again, recognizing your own beauty and worth. Okay. I am amazing. I am beautiful. Okay, not letting your fears come back in and start caging you again, trapping you in the non-fulfillment state. Remember, it's already done. The minute you desired that man, it was already done. You know, again, like the holiday that I've just had, October, I decided where I wanted to go, what hotel I wanted to stay at, the room I wanted to stay in. I didn't look at the price. I just looked, knowing how it works, at what I wanted. I was choosing what I wanted. But because my birthday was in November, I was trying to force it for then. The room was not available. Okay, the the cost was a lot more. Okay, something else came up, so it was that I couldn't go. But I didn't like go, oh, well, that's it, it's not happening. I still ignored that and kept going, looking at the photo every day, imagining I was there. Suddenly a YouTube video came up of somebody who'd filmed walking along the seafront. So I muted it and imagined it was me walking along, because it was like looking through the camera lens, so it wasn't seeing a person in it. Okay. And then suddenly the airport was coming up, so I was watching the planes landing and taking off. And when, 3 days before it was physically booked, I was thinking about it again because it's on my list. Okay, so I'm imagining that I'm there when I read the list, that it's booked. And I was like, oh, well, got to wait till November, till my birthday again, and that. And then I was like, no, it's already booked. And throughout that day, if it popped into my head, it's already booked. Even though it wasn't in the 3D, in me, it was booked. 3 days later, it all unfolded and it was booked in an unexpected way. I wasn't expecting to go 25 days after it was booked. Okay, I wasn't expecting to go till next year or even till November. You never know. The how and the when's not your job. You do it within, let the production team bring your movie to you. They can't bring it to you if you're looking over here. Okay, so let yourself receive. The minute you decide it, you claim it, that it's done, and you're inside in that fulfillment that it's done, and you're expecting it, and you're just living your day-to-day life, doing things that make you happy, what you want will come in. Even when I got there on holiday, it felt like I was just watching the movie, because I'd been there so many times in my imagination, so many times looking at the photo, imagining I was showing a friend, this is where I stayed, this is the view from the balcony, blah, 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 walked along here, landed at this airport. When I was actually there, was I doing cartwheels, whooping around? No, because it just unfolded naturally. It just played the movie back to me that I'd already been in. I had more enjoyment creating it than, I did enjoy it, but when I was there, it just felt surreal. Okay, and that's the same as when you get anything. When you get him, you will then want something else or the next step in the relationship. But we place so much importance on it that I need it to make me happy. It doesn't work like that. You're just keeping it from you. Right, Yara, you are next, my lovely. Okay, energy updates for Yara, please. Sorry, Yara, I've just got to put this in. I won't do that one actually because I wasn't really concentrating. Right, so energy update for Yara. This here, Yara, is Spirit telling you here that you're taking more control here. You're feeling more balanced. You're more in control. You're sort of being more aware consciously of where your thoughts are going. So it's turning the wheel for you. You know, you're moving into the next chapter, the next timeline, if you like, the next reality that you want, because you are noticing when you are going back into an unwanted thought process rather than what you want. Okay, so I feel that you are catching that. I don't feel it's them telling you to do it. I feel you are doing it, and they're acknowledging that you are making headway because you are catching it and you are correcting it. You know, you're staying in what you do want and not what you don't want. Here, two things. One is a female, a younger female than you, giving you something that you want. They might owe you money, or something that's been a stalemate situation that you've been wanting from a younger person, a female. They are giving it to you now, or will be. But also I feel that people are, you know, will be complimenting you more and seeing your value because you're seeing your own value and worth as well. Thank you for all the likes, my lovelies, before I do, in case I don't say it again. Yeah, I mean, with this envy card, people are envious of you as well. Not jealous. It's an envy in a, look at her, look at what she's got. Oh my God, she looks lovely. Okay, at how you're in that power and control. But also make sure that you're not envious of others. Because if others have got something you want, then give it to yourself first and it will be reflected back to you. So if you were walking down the street, Spirit is bringing me the picture of if you were walking down the street and you see somebody with the figure that you want or the looks that you want, instead of being envious of them, oh, I wish I looked like that, that's how I want to look, we go into the thought process of, oh my God, she's got a figure like I have. That's how I look. Okay, that's a different energy there. Yeah, watch where your thoughts go, okay, where they start to spiral to. Because blossoming abundance, you can have everything you want. Remember, it's already there for you to have. So again, we're not looking at it as outside of ourselves in non-fulfillment, separated, linear time. We're going within in that fulfillment, the conviction and the knowing and the expecting it, because you've given it to yourself. It can be no other way. Yeah, you know, again, not reacting to any hostilities around you, or, well, not reacting so that it makes you spiral, but to, you know, how you respond to things here, especially with family and friends. We've got here that you're on somebody's mind. It doesn't have to be a male. It can be another person thinking about you. Okay, a family member or a friend. Just like how I've thought about you and then you've emailed me. Might be somebody who you have taken a fancy to, and they are, if there is somebody you've got a crush on, then they have noticed you. You make them happy, again, whether it is somebody you got your eye on, or whether it is just, you know, somebody new's come in, or whether it is just a family member or a friend here. They love talking to you and love being in your company. And within the next 3 months. So stay in your power, okay? You're the power of all in your experience, okay? You're in control so that you're moving, okay? You're moving forward to where you want to be. Here, 2 things, either a younger female, or even if it's somebody who's your age but acts more immature than you. It can be, they might be older but act more immature. It could be a family member, it could be somebody at work or something here, but something that you've been wanting from them, whether financially or emotionally, they are going to cough up with it, okay? They're going to bring it forward here. Again, I feel that people are envious of you. That's fine. Of course they are, because you're fucking perfect and amazing, okay? But if you're envious of others, okay, look at what thoughts you're having. Flip the thoughts. Like I said, if you're wanting the perfect body and you see some woman go past with your body that you want, instead of like, oh, I wish I had a body like that. Oh, she's got the body like I have. Okay, look at us with our amazing sexy bodies there. Okay, because you can have it. And also either a family member or a friend, or if you have been interested in somebody else has caught your eye, you've caught theirs. But if it's a friend, then, you know, of a family member, then they're going to be coming forward in a more loving, friendly way. And within the next 3 months, not in, within, could be tomorrow. Tomorrow is within the next 3 months. Let me just pull in one of these. Unexpected things coming in unexpectedly, and just to remember to focus. You're focused in your realm. Closing your eyes to the 3D, you're focused in your imagination. Okay, a lot of people think imagination is just visualizing something, daydreaming. It's not. It's your thoughts. Remember, your subconscious mind does not have eyes, but it have ears. It's listening to everything you are telling it, whether externally with what you're telling others, or internally with your inner voice. Those thoughts that you're having all day long, what we're supposed to have 60 or 80,000 thoughts a day, where are they going? To on what you want or what you don't want? Okay, what are you keeping in mind? Remember, there's only one story, the story of fulfillment. But if you're in non-fulfillment, reactive to the 3D and the circumstances, you're keeping that in place. You're in the non-fulfillment loop, and things won't shift for a long time. Okay. Fruitful thoughts. Fruitful thoughts there. There was, and it's just something recently. There's been lots of, I know my thoughts all day long. I've got to that point now that I am aware of what I'm thinking. They're not all over the place like they used to be in my life, where they were just mainly very negative. Okay, since understanding what spirit has brought through to me, and then finding YouTube videos on it, you know, 6 years ago, and that, and doing it and becoming a mentor myself as well as still doing the readings, because they are bringing through a universal law, okay, that the Bible is full of as well, is that you, sorry, so somebody that my husband knows, okay, been going through his life, stress, worrying, fuck my life, you know, moaning every single day, but not doing anything about it. And then he started to say 3 weeks ago, I'm so stressed, I wouldn't be surprised if I have a heart attack within the next 3 weeks. And he kept saying it. We're on holiday. He gets a notification. He's had a heart attack. Luckily, he was, you know, he's had a stent put in. But it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. What you keep repeating to yourself will become your destiny. Okay, so we don't realize that when those thoughts that you're having, the arguments you're having, how you're seeing other people, how you're seeing yourself, how you're seeing the world and your situation is going to keep it in place. So focus only what you want and not what you don't want, because that subconscious mind is the little photocopier that is photocopying all your thoughts, whether you like it or not. I can see when I think something that I don't want, it will still come in, because your subconscious mind doesn't know what's real and what's not real. It's just literally whatever you're putting in there. Not every thought, but when you keep thinking about something. It's like when we think about certain people, we think about them in the same way. The same little, play that song in your head. Okay, that script that you've written for them, that scenario is being played on a loop. Okay, until they do something else, and then that's a new story. Okay. So always look at where your thoughts are. What you focus on grows. What you're giving energy to in your thoughts are energy. Your emotions are energy, is what you're going to get. Okay, Wendy, my lovely, which pile did you want, sweetheart? And is there a particular question? By Yara, my lovely. Oh, sorry, check in with initial R. Okay, check in with R. Let's use these ones. I haven't done this deck today. Right, R to Wendy. Okay, we've got news and we've got the star card. So he could be wanting, if he hasn't already, talk to you about your future together. Or something he wants to do with you. That sounds awful. You know, something that he's wanting the two of you to do together here, or just news coming about your future, how he's seen the future. Yeah, because of what you've been positively doing, but how he feels as well. You're his heart's desire. Things being beneficial and as well here. So something that he wants to talk to you about. A decision he is making, mulling over here. Yeah, another ace here as well, you know, because of, you know, it coming into your hands, your emotional security or financial security here with him. So, changes coming in there, my lovely. Are you in contact still? Because this could be news if you're in no contact, him coming in telling you that he wants to be with you. But I feel that you're already in contact and he's just wanting to go to the next level, really, or do more things. Go on holiday together or something. Again, being guided here to the treasure chest of what you want here. Things being favourable and balanced, a favourable outcome. Yeah, again, you know, you're writing the future. You're joining the dots to the future that you want. So follow your heart. Remember, it's your reality. This one, the cave, is usually him hiding away, but it's not. When I pulled that over, they said it doesn't matter what other people are saying. It's like, la, 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 I'm not listening. I feel it's more that they're giving me. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Yeah. When I was shuffling as well, they were also saying where you've had that realization yourself, okay, and they've clarified that where you've been in your mental prison before, not getting what you wanted, okay, then you've had that realization as well, because you're going to, you know, you've got the chance to put down deep roots with this person, solid roots with him. He gets deep into his work, and when things are crazy, he's more quiet, but things are fine. Yeah, again, you know, he's always got time for me. He always makes time for me. He's never too busy for me. He's always got time for me. Just change that, because, again, you're buying into that expectation, aren't you? He gets deep into his work and then he goes a bit quiet, and, well, that's an assumption and a condition you're putting back on it, and it's becoming an expectation. You're keeping him in that loop. We don't want that version. We want the version that if you want to talk to him, he's there. Okay, so change that assumption as well. No, he's never too busy for me. He's always makes time for me. If he sees a message from me, he drops everything he's doing and he contacts me. Okay, so again, change your assumptions. Unless you're fine with it, it doesn't bother you because you can go and do your thing, that's fine. But if it is something that you think, oh, wow, he's gone quiet again and he's busy with work and I really wanted to talk to him, and no, you're the operant power of all of your experience. He's the character in your movie, okay? Select the version of him that is always giving you attention. You're a number one priority. Drama, chaos, interference. But again, I think that's why Spirit was coming in with, if there is something that like is interference, or others sticking their sticky beak in, you know, just like, oh yeah, whatever. Not listening, la la la. Not going to let it, not wasting energy and time on it. You know, this is how it is. I know my worth. I know my value. I know what I deserve. I know what I'm getting. You make them happy, love talking to you, love being in your company. Had that out a lot today. Finances, offer, pay rise, unexpected windfall, help or advice. But finances coming in for you there as well. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Make the effort. Again, remember, every day you are in your thoughts. He loves me. He loves spending time with me. He loves being with me. Okay, we're such an amazing couple together. If that's what you want. Okay. I was just offered a new job with more money. Well done. Good. Let's just end with one of these. Protection, and again, having that protected, you and your loved ones protected, but again, having that realization that you're the key. You're the key that fits the key to whatever your destiny, your fortune, the stars, what's written in the stars, how it's going to be. Okay. Well done, and good luck on your new job. I did have a lovely holiday, but one of our little doggies, our Chihuahua, had to be put to sleep, which was not very nice to come home to. It's always horrible losing a fur baby. Okay, my lovelies, I hope your readings have helped. Don't forget that you can listen back to them. You can timestamp them in the comments if you want to get to them quicker, to re-watch them when you need to go back into them. Sometimes when you have a reading, you don't take it all in at one go. You will hear other things that are being said when you listen back. Right. Okay. I will probably be on later as well, but I'm not expecting any of those of you that have had readings, but anybody who's listening or catches this, then I will be on later. Okay, my lovelies, thank you, Wendy, as well, for popping in and moderating. And catch up with you all soon. Love and light.